guys. Very good afternoon to you. It's actually a very beautiful day today here. It's sunny. There's a little bit of chill in the air. It's a very beautiful time actually in India. So I thought, let's do some of our very interesting sort of readings, spiritual readings. So today I wanted to look at the topic, what is happening behind the scenes. This is by popular demand. Like I think most of our behind the scenes, behind the veil, what's hidden, those kind of readings are interesting because, I have actually personally seen things pan out, later, according to the messages given, right? And there is something that I do want to share, that when I read my cards, a lot of my messages are channeled. I actually do not remember what I talked. So I have to go back to my video, choose my own pile, and then listen, because half the time I don't really think I know what I'm talking about. So it's a lot of channeling happening. That's the reason why I use very few cards, because I get a lot in the cards, as you can see in my previous readings. So, anyways, that was just a little bit about me. I know I don't share too much. I will start. But in any case, today we are doing the topic, what is happening behind the scenes for you. Okay, so we have three piles in front of you, pile 1, pile 2, and 3. Pile 1 is the red stone. Pile 2 is the yellow stone. And pile 3 is the orange stone. All right. So I would like you guys to pause your videos, think of the question, what is happening behind the scenes for you, and pick your pile. All right, so let's start with pile 1. Pile 1 is the red stone. I have a lot of cards today. Somehow I felt like picking up a lot. Deer of Delta. It's a beautiful imagery. It's a beautiful deck. Strength. The Emperor. Two of Wands. Shaman. Ancient healing wisdom. Surrender. Door to Spirit. And Guide. Okay. So let me just fit this in. So I hope this is fitting in, guys. Yeah, I think it is. So let's start, guys. What is something happening behind the scenes for you? I'm getting that there is a lot of spiritual awakening happening to you at this time behind the scenes. Okay, I'm seeing you surrender to spirit finally. Okay, surrender to spirit. Perhaps you are in the process. Maybe you know this, maybe you don't know this, because this is behind the scenes. So it's possible that it is your spirit self, your 5D self that is in the process. But I'm seeing a sense of surrendering to spirit, surrendering to universe happening with you behind the scenes. Um, and that is opening up for you the door to spirit. Okay, I am sensing with this door opening, it's like with this surrender, right, you guys have opened up some sort of a, psychic pathway, or some sort of a passageway to spirit, to your intuition. When I say spirit, it could be a connection with your spirit guides, it could be connection via messages, via intuition, via telepathy, or some sort of psychic intuitive skills. So what is happening behind the scenes for you guys, that I think you decided somewhere, consciously or subconsciously, to just let go and relax. It's almost like I'm seeing this as you finally feeling like you are the child of the universe, and the universe is going to take care of you when you surrender. And I sense you are in the process of doing this surrendering, and hence opening up this path to spirit, okay? To higher knowledge, to higher guidance, to the correct guidance. This is also a number 5. I'm sensing this as a number of change, because number 5 is the number of change. I'm also seeing a very beautiful guide, in front of you. And there is a sort of portal here as well, right? So I feel that behind the scenes, you have opened up, your channel, your connection to spirit, by finally surrendering and knowing that, you will be taken care of, pile 1. Okay, I'm seeing a very strong spirit guide with you, possibly feminine, but please take it as it resonates. The gender doesn't matter. You are at this time being guided, via your intuition by the spirit world. All right. You might be seeing feathers, you might be seeing birds, and these might be like, omens or signs to tell you that, you have indeed opened up this passageway. So if you're doubting your intuitions, if you're doubting your, some sort of psychic pings that you're getting, then don't do that, okay? Because this is the universe kind of affirming to you that indeed you are on the right track, and you have established a pretty strong connection with the spiritual realm. When I see the card follow in the footsteps of greatness, I am also feeling that behind the scenes, a very strong ancestor is guiding you. Okay, there is a very strong and very close ancestor guiding you. I'm seeing ancient healing wisdom as the same thing. Actually, I'm seeing these two entities as the guide. There is a very strong guide with you at this time, as you have opened this portal, right? You need guidance because maybe you are just a small baby in this realm, right? And I feel that there is a very strong ancestor guiding you. It could be a grandparent, it could even be someone that you don't really know. But I have a feeling you sense them. I have a feeling you sense them. You sense their care, you sense their care, you sense their light, you sense their presence. And I sense that, I also feel that they are providing some sort of healing or opening up this passageway that you have done to spirit, listening to your psychic intuitive knowledge that you're being, that is being downloaded. You are healing somewhere. Okay, there is ancient healing wisdom coming down to you at this point because you have opened up this door. Okay, I'm getting this as a very strong message. It's almost like you're being upgraded. All right, it's like because the door has opened, because you've allowed it to open, because you've surrendered to it, possibly in the past you were, in a sort of masculine energy, right? Perhaps in the past you were in a masculine energy. You only, believed in what you see is what you get, right? But now that you have surrendered, this is, you are being given some sort of wisdom here. You are being healed. I do sense that you are being healed. There's a lot of calm, lot of light, lot of strength, and there is a sense of being taken care of. If you don't feel it yet, you will feel it. But I'm seeing that, there is some sort of guidance that is being given to you because you have opened up this door and surrendered. Now, this guidance, it could be shamanic. I mean, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. It's not absolute that it should be shamanic. It could be any kind of spiritual guidance. It could even be guidance about your work, about your career, about your love life, but in a very spiritual sort of way. And when I see follow in the footsteps of greatness, it's like you are being gently led to something big, I sense. Pile number 1. Okay. You are being prepared, you are being guided, you are being taught to ready yourself for something big, because with the strength card here, it says know your strength. It's like perhaps you were not seeing your own greatness. You probably did not even know what you are, really good at. And now that you have surrendered and asked for knowledge, asked for guidance, you are being shown the way to your own greatness, right? It says strength, know your strength. You are being shown your own strength. These two cards are the same energy, right? Follow in the footsteps of greatness and know your strength. And then we also have the Emperor, which is a very stable card, right? Because I sense if you start listening to this knowledge, this psychic, intuitive messages, and I did want to put in a note here because a lot of us get confused about, what exactly are these psychic, intuitive, pings, basically. For everyone it's different. Okay, for me personally they come in form of feelings, very convincing feelings. So your intuition lies in your heart, right? And it's a very clear sort of feeling, right? It's something like clairsentience. So you will know in your heart, all right, what is this, where are they guiding you? Where are they guiding you? Because I'm sensing that you are on the path to self-empowerment, all right? You are on the path to self-love. And this is what is happening behind the scenes. The spirit is sort of, you surrendered to spirit, you asked maybe for guidance, and now spirit is kind of, gently taking you by the hand, literally, and showing you your strength so that you can find some sort of stability coming forward in the future. Because I do feel that what they're preparing you for in the future, behind the scenes, pile 1, is a lot of stability and a lot of strength. All right. That is the key message coming in, that, your life, what is being prepared behind the scenes is your life becoming more stable, you becoming more authoritative, stronger, and hence, sort of expanding your future horizons with the Two of Wands. The wisdom is also necessary for you to sort of, find that power within, right? Because if we don't know what we're talking about, how do we feel confident, right? You have to believe things. I'm sensing like spirit drilling down deep in your core to sort of, make you understand your own value And only when you do that, pile one, will you come into this emperor energy. And that is one of stability, power, maybe even for some of you, public acceptance, public recognition, things like that. You are being healed by the spirit because you probably surrendered to spirit finally. Maybe you were, like I said, maybe you were resisting that at one point, but now that you have surrendered, it's almost like, for this pile, I'm literally getting a vision of, spirit taking you by the hand, okay, and guiding you towards your own beauty, towards your own power, towards your own strength. This is also a number 33, which is a number 6. So this is about self-love. You are being taught how to love yourself, pile number 1. Wow, I just had chills, okay? Okay, it is also a progression. You see a number 4, a number 5, a number 6, right? So it's almost like, things are progressing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You are progressing towards your own strength, your own power, your own authority, and your own stability. Things are going to be quite stable. I sense, once these, whatever they're doing behind the scenes, once they have done that, I'm sensing a very stable life for you, pile number 1. All right. I don't want to go too far in the future. All of us have ups and downs. There's never only stability. But I'm sensing this is stability within, right? And it's only when you're stable within are you going to be stable without, right? So this is you achieving some sort of stability within yourself. And you are getting this because, yes, you have a very strong ancestor or guide who is always constantly there with you, right? But the other thing I'm also seeing is that, you are finally surrendering to the fact that you are a spirit, having a human experience, not the other way around, right? You are actually a spirit, a strong, beautiful being having a temporary human experience where you're experiencing ups and downs, right? I think you're coming into that realization, and that sort of calms you down, pile number 1. There is a sense of surrender here, there's a sense of peace, of being nurtured, of being nourished by the spirit. And because you are becoming so spiritual, because you are surrendering, you are finally coming onto stable ground. All right? It's almost like you've always been searching for stability, but life is never stable. It keeps changing, it keeps revolving, it keeps going up and down. But with this, I sense inner stability. And when you are calm and still and stable within is when you are stable without. And this is the big thing that is happening behind the scenes for you, pile number 1. I'm also sensing healing. Okay, if there have been past hurts, I'm sensing healing. A lot of us are going through healing these days, because of, the energies that are, being relayed on the planet. But I feel that, once this healing is done, you are emerging almost like a warrior, here, pile number 1. All right. And then I'm seeing future expansion. I'm seeing expansion and authority. So your life is actually being worked at right now so that it becomes more stable. I do feel that you need to inculcate more communication with your spirit guides. I think you will be, all right, in the future. because I'm seeing this very strongly. Door to spirit, guide, right? So spirit guides are all around you right now, especially one. You might be seeing orbs also for some of you. Okay, so they are asking you to surrender to the knowledge, to the wisdom, to the messages that you are getting from spirit, because they are leading you in the right direction. Pile number one. All right, and this is what is happening behind the scenes for you guys. Okay. Right. So with that, I'm going to go to pile number 2. All right. So pile number 2 with the yellow stone. What is happening behind the scenes for you? Pile number 2. Cupio dissolve. Okay. Journey. Party. Celebrate yourself. Earth and ground. King of swords. Nine of swords. Trust. Unfoldment. Okay. So what is happening behind the scenes for you, pile number 2? Okay, so the very first card that I'm getting here is you are finally learning how to trust the process, pile number 2. Okay, with the trust card here, it says all is as it should be, right? And we have a woman just relaxing here. You know, the rabbit is with her, it's relaxing, there's a path there, there's a sun, that is shining ahead in the distance. It is snowy in this landscape, but her light of hope keeps her relaxed because she knows she's heading in the right direction. I'm also seeing, a swan flying. This could be a spirit kind of guiding you, leading you. With the rabbit, I feel there is, there are companions along the way. Okay, there are comforters around the way, in this cold and dreary climate until you reach here, right? And in this card I'm seeing, I don't exactly know what this means, qpo dissolve, but I'm looking, as I see the imagery here, I am seeing the same kind of flame here and the same kind of flame here. So you are surrendering the process to the process, pile number 2. Okay, you are keeping your hopes up as you surrender to the process. I'm seeing, all the 3 of the people here, their eyes closed. So it's almost like you're walking in the dark, right? You're journeying in the dark. And this is also a number 2. These 2 are number 2s, right? So you're journeying in the dark, but you are confident that you are on the right path and you are behind the scenes, sort of, surrendering to this entire unfoldment, or, of your path, of your journey, of your life. Okay. Now, I feel that, this is something else here. Okay. Your journey, pile number 2, I sense is quite unique. Okay, I am getting this as a message that your journey is quite unique. With these 2 cards here, I'm sensing that you have taken certain leaps of faith, which most people would not be able to do. Maybe you have taken a certain path, maybe in your career, in your life, in your path. I mean, in whichever direction it is, whichever aspect it is, maybe you have taken a road less traveled, which most people don't really take. And somehow, I sense that, it does not bother you that you took this path, and there are not many people here, on this path. I mean, I see her alone. I see her, yes, I do see her with a companion, but it is not of the same form, right? But there is a lot of guidance here, right? We see guidance from the swan, we see light here, and we see light here. And I do feel that this was a path that you took from your heart, all right? If you don't realize that you've done that, then you have done this behind the scenes. Pile number 2. You have taken a leap of faith, you have taken a certain path, or a certain journey. You are on a certain journey which requires pure faith in the divine, maybe, right? That everything should, fall into place. You can't see, I think, for a lot of you, you can't see where this path is going to lead, but you trust, right? So behind the scenes, you, pile 2, are trusting your journey, trusting your path. You have surrendered to the process. And what I am seeing here is that with the lotus flower unfoldment, right, I am seeing that your path is now unfolding in the best way possible. Just trust. Trust in this unfoldment, trust in this journey, pile number 2. I think you already are doing that, okay? And this trust is leading to some sort of a unfoldment happening in your life in the future. And this is what is happening behind the scenes, because you took a leap of faith, because you trusted with your heart. Now the journey is unfolding for you, pile number 2. Wow, this is amazing. Here I'm always seeing that, it's like, the veil of the sky is being removed, and there is sun shining. So I sense that, here it's night and here it's day breaking, and here as well I'm seeing the sun, right? So you have kept up some sort of, a hope, or lit in your heart, right? Despite not being able to see. And I am sensing behind the scenes, your journey, pile 1, is coming to an end. Okay, the darkness of the journey, the not knowing, what is going to happen at the end of it, is now unfolding. You will come to know now, um, what is going to happen at the end of it, all right, with the party card here. So your life is going to be it's unfolding in the perfect way possible, pile number 2. I'm hearing that spirit is almost very delicately, unfolding this path, growing this path, nourishing this path, so that you can come into this beautiful, celebration of what comes at the end, or what unfolds at the end of this journey. Wow, this is amazing, guys. And with this party, I'm actually seeing a celebration here, I mean, it has been a lonely path, I sense, pile number 2. It has been a lonely path for you guys, but you are not going to be alone, because you are reaching your destination. You are reaching your destination, and that is what is being, worked on behind the scenes. Okay, I do sense, with the 9 of Swords here, that, there might have been a time, through this journey. It's been a lonely journey, I sense, with the snow and the darkness. You might have, really been questioning or worrying or being anxious, being like, like the King of Swords, probably being too analytical about your journey. I mean, who does that, right? I mean, who takes these days, who takes a leap of faith just purely based on the heart, right? You might be questioning that, I sense. You might be having those doubts in your mind. Okay, but I'm seeing that there is no need to worry. Just trust. All right. If you have been in the energy of worrying, what is happening behind the scenes is that you're coming out of that worry energy, that anxious anxious energy, and going on to trusting. These are starkly opposite cards, right? So it's almost like, you were worrying at one time, worrying yourself to the bone. Literally, I'm getting, maybe analyzing every single thing right down to the bottom, right? But now you are relaxing, you have let go, you are trusting the flow, you're trusting your path, you're trusting your journey, and hence, you are coming into this celebration. Pile number 2. Okay. I'm also seeing what is happening behind the scenes here for you guys is earth and ground. There is a lot of grounding happening. Maybe this journey that you've been on, this path you've been on has made you sort of like, I'm seeing that, this woman is above ground, right? That this is not exactly grounding. This is something like you being stuck in between, right? But now you're being brought down to the ground to ready yourself, for this celebration. I don't know, guys. I'm getting something like something big with this celebration part of it. I don't know what it is. It involves other people, and this is what is being worked on behind the scenes for you guys. Pile number 2. Okay. I sense that it's almost like, you are like, you took a journey, right? You took a leap of faith, you trusted the flow, went on this journey, right, alone, and now you're being grounded, okay, to prepare yourself for the unfoldment of the celebration that is coming to you. Okay, now this card is really, really attracting me. All right, I'm actually getting this as a celebration. Okay, it is like, spirit has so perfectly planned all this for you, that, it's like when you reach that point, you are going to be surprised at the joy that you will get to experience, not just for yourself, but with others as well. There are others involved in this as well who are going to be very happy about this. There's something about this party. Celebrate yourself, right? I'm seeing also that maybe on this journey, you have had to question yourself, your own worth, your own importance, and I sense that you have finally come to the point where you understand your own importance, right? And yet you remain grounded, yet you remain humble, right? And that is just like the perfect mix for you to get this gift that the divine is unfolding in your life. Pile number 2. It's almost like I'm seeing you as this lotus. You have unfolded yourself in such a beautiful way that spirit wants to celebrate you. All right, spirit wants to give you a gift, and they want to tell you that you need not worry about anything. Your journey is unfolding in the best way possible. Do not worry, because I do sense that you guys get into some sort of a anxious energy off and on. Now it's very interesting that I'm getting this King of Swords card here, which is absolutely different from anything in this deck. One of the meanings I'm sort of getting here is that maybe you were very closed up about yourself, you were very analytical about yourself. Maybe you beat yourself up a lot, even if when you made some mistakes. And they're telling you, to just relax, okay? Just relax and, not beat yourself up so much with this Nine of Swords. Everything, even mistakes, happen for a reason. There is nothing in the universe that happens at random. Everything has a meaning. And I sense that, you were being too tough on yourself, closed up maybe, okay? But now it's time for you to get out there and unfold your true self. No need to keep everything within yourself, right? It's time for joy, it's time for sharing, it's time for unfolding of you. I'm also getting another energy here. King of Swords could be a specific, certain person in your life who might be coming or who might already be there. They might not share much, they might not tell you too much about themselves, but this person, they want you to trust this person, whoever it is, all right? Instead of getting into some sort of, like mental conflict here or over analyzing, trust, this journey with this person. Now, this could be anybody. I mean, please apply it as it fits. This could be your father, your brother, I mean, even genders, please apply them as it fits. It's not necessary it is masculine, it could be feminine also. So this could be a person in your life who is already present or is coming into your life, who might seem a little aloof, a little arrogant sometimes, and probably, you don't know whether you should trust this person, but your heart will tell you. They're saying that your heart will tell you if this person is to be trusted or not, right? Allow the journey with this person to unfold. Do not judge, do not overanalyze, trust the process with this person. I'm getting this as a strong energy of someone coming into your life or is already in your life, whom you might not be very sure about. They're asking you to trust this process because it's all, unfolding very beautifully, and it will end in some sort of a celebration, some sort of a party. It could be an engagement, it could be a wedding, it could be a birthday. I mean, I don't know, it could be just a celebration, all right? But this whole journey, with this person, it's worth you putting your trust in, all right? They're not saying to blindly trust, however, it's saying earth and ground, right? So it's like you do need to be grounded. If someone is not really behaving perfect for you, I mean, someone is not making you feel good, then you need to be grounded enough to understand and realize, that this person is not good for you. So maybe this, so the right one can enter your life, right? So for some of you, I feel that, you need to ground yourself from certain connections, stay away, put up boundaries, with certain connections that have been, causing you heartache. Close that chapter and go on to something which is, you know, and basically you will be moving on to someone, or someone will be coming into your life, okay, who is going to be, worth all this, heartache that you have gone through. All right. So let the process with this person unfold, the way the universe is letting you do it. All right. Trust. You do need to have some amount of trust here, I feel. Okay. Um, so what is happening behind the scenes? Pile number 2, to recap. I sense that, first of all, you guys are being grounded. if you have been floating, if you've been very up in the air, you are being grounded strongly by spirit onto the earth realm. All right. Secondly, I'm seeing that your journey that you have been on is unfolding into a very beautiful conclusion. And this is what spirit is working for. You might have been conflicted about it, you might have questioned it, but you need to know that it is coming about in a very beautiful manner. And third, I'm also getting that there might be someone significant in your life, someone who's there, someone who's, if someone is not there, then there's someone coming, who might take you on a certain journey, which will end in a very good conclusion. But I do want you to be careful on that because, sometimes we don't know who is the right person, right? So be grounded enough to understand what is right or wrong. But something here that is being worked on behind the scenes is a beautiful celebration and unfoldment, a beautiful celebration to the unfoldment of a journey you have undertaken for yourself in your life. Pile number 2. Okay. So now with that, I'm going to go to pile number 3. Okay, so pile number 3 is the orange stone. Dakini of infinite light. Awareness. Completion. 4 of Wands. 9 of Cups. Wow, this is beautiful, guys. Sacred plan. Patience. And internet, embrace the fact that you are the world. Okay. So, pile number 3. Okay, what is happening for you guys behind the scenes? Pile number 3. I sense that there has been some sort of waiting, that has been happening. With this patience card, I feel you guys have been very patient about something, all right? And that plan is unfolding, okay? They are asking you, and I feel that, this is about your wish fulfillment, this is about your stability, okay? It is something very important for you, all right? And I feel that, for some of you, I feel you might be, sort of like getting a little impatient, about when is all this going to happen, right? Because with the sacred plan, I'm seeing this as a pathway, and here also I'm seeing this as a pathway, right? So I feel you're getting a little impatient about it, and what is happening, at this time behind the scenes is that you are getting into, an awareness that it is all unfolding in the best way possible, and so your patience levels have increased. All right, it's almost like I'm getting that, it's like it's saying look beyond what you see. So maybe you guys might not be seeing any results, you want something, that you're on a certain path, but the completion is not coming, right? But they're asking you to look beyond what you see, What do you feel, pile number 3? They're asking you to go with your feelings. Here also I see, this person's hand near her heart, right? And here as well, I'm seeing this person's hand near her heart. And the other one, reaching up to the divine, right? You are already aware, pile number 3, I think, or you are coming into awareness that your wishes are going to be fulfilled. You already know that, I sense, right? Because it's awareness, and Dakini of the infinite light is something like, you already are tapped into the infinite. There is a circle here, there's a chakra here, third eye chakra. They're asking you to look beyond what you can see with your physical eyes. Okay, and you will no longer be impatient, because everything is unfolding according to a sacred plan. You already know this in your heart, pile number 3. I sense you already know this in your heart. Okay, but I feel somewhere maybe, you might be getting a little bit impatient. Although I'm not sensing too much of an energy of that, but I do sense that there is a little bit of impatience that has come in. And what has happened now is, or is going to happen now behind the scenes, is that you are going to summon your patience, or you have already summoned your patience to go forward on this plan and tap into your intuitive senses about where you are going. Okay, so it's almost like, I'm seeing that behind the scenes you are revving up your you're revving up your patience, your insight, your knowledge, your wisdom, to keep yourself firmly grounded on this path, to keep yourself stable on this path. Okay, with this card, I'm also seeing it says embrace the fact that you are the world. You already know, pile 1. You already know that you're on the right track. Embrace it. Embrace this awareness that you have, that you are indeed on the right track. And I feel this is what is being worked on behind the scenes, that you are finally embracing your own knowing, your own awareness of life, of your path, of something you want. You are in fact embracing, your wisdom at this time behind the scenes. I'm also getting that, you're very close, I feel, to completion. All right. I mean, I'm seeing this person going through this gate, right? I'm seeing the clock, is also timing it. And so I think that is, you're very close to completion, pile number 2. And that is what is happening behind the scenes. The divine sacred plan is making sure behind the scenes that you come to the completion of your wishes. All right, because we have 9 of cups and 4 of wands and completion, and it's just beautiful. These are beautiful cards to have. These are assurances from spirit that you are coming full circle, to claim your wishes, to claim, what you want, which you have been waiting for quite a while, I sense. And just because you don't see things right now with your physical eyes, they're asking you not to go by that. It doesn't mean that you are not anywhere near. They're saying to look beyond. What do you feel? What do you sense? What is the higher, what are the higher realms transmitting to you? You are already getting that, pile 3, but I sense some of you might be ignoring it, thinking that it's, wishful thinking or not right, or, whatever, but believe it, your wishes, your dreams are coming true. There is a lot of stability, a lot of hope, maybe even a celebration after this completion. I'm actually seeing this as, some sort of celebration. Actually, a lot of you might have been confused between pile 2 and 3, because there was something ending in some sort of a celebration. But here, more than celebration, I'm seeing that some completion is coming about. Okay, it is some sort of wish fulfillment, something that you have been wanting for a while, that you have not been able to see, but you are aware of. That is coming into fruition, into tangibility. It's coming full circle, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so please apply that as it fits. And I'm seeing like a lot of circles, right? Here, and then here, and then here, and then here. So once again, the theme of coming full circle is coming in. So please apply that as it fits, and please let me know in your comments, what does it mean, coming full circle? I have a feeling that you guys have a very strong intuition, and you already know that something is coming, your wish fulfillment is coming, and completion of something is coming. But perhaps you are not, like I said, you are not really wanting to believe it, because it's been so long, it's been such a long journey. But they're saying accept it. All right, you're coming into that acceptance, I sense. For some of you, if you have not been on the journey, you are stepping into that. All right, you are stepping into a sacred plan, a sacred journey, which is going to lead you towards your wish fulfillment. All right, I sense for some of you that you might have been asking for something, been asking for guidance, been patient about it. And, now that you have learned to accept yourself, if you have not yet already, you will. Okay. If you have learned to accept yourself, your sacred plan is beginning. Okay. And it will lead to wish fulfillment and completion of whatever you want. Something that you have been waiting for is getting completed, pile number 3. And it is getting completed in a beautiful way, because I am seeing so much wish fulfillment here. I mean, it's almost like the sun is bursting out of the clouds, your light of hope is lit. Okay, there is something very beautiful coming to you guys, and it is according to sacred plan, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, I feel that you need to accept this happiness that's coming. Maybe some of you might feel that you're not up to it, that do you even deserve this? But they're saying, to embrace the fact that you are the world, you deserve it. You deserve this happiness. You are someone who has been walking according to the sacred plan. You are you are tapped into the infinite light. You deserve your wish fulfillment. So don't block that. Embrace yourself. Embrace the fact that you are a great being. You are a being of light, of love, right? So why should you not deserve it? Some of you, I feel, might be a little, wary, or might even feel that, you're not really worthy. But I'm getting that, you need to look beyond what you see, right? All of us are deserving. All of us are great in our own ways. And, you need to accept that now. Pile number 3. With the internet card, I do feel maybe this wish fulfillment is going to happen via some sort of message or some sort of internet conversation. Okay, so keep connected. Keep your radars up. About whatever, even if it seems very insignificant. They're saying to not ignore things, because it might happen in a very small manner, with just a message or something, right? And it might unfold you onto some sort of a sacred plan, or some sort of completion of your happiness, of your wishes, right? So they are asking you, with the awareness and the internet card here, They're asking you to be aware, okay, of even the smallest things. But what is being worked at behind the scenes is your wish fulfillment and the celebration and the stability and this completion. Pile number 3. Okay, and I do sense that it is coming soon. That is why this message has come. And I do sense that there's been a long wait here. Okay, but that wait is coming to a completion. The wait is coming to an end. All right, you know this, but maybe you don't want to know this. But this is the cards confirming that you are tapped in right, that your intuition is correct, that there is some sort of completion, some sort of wish fulfillment coming, which you've been waiting for a very long time. And if for some of you, if you are questioning why did it take so much time, why is it taking so much of time, you have to know that it is according to sacred plan. Nothing is wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. You have not taken any by roads. You have not taken any wrong decisions. Even if there have been bumps in the road, they have been designed in, according to sacred plan. So if you've been doubting it, then you need to tap into your awareness, right? And see beyond the doubts, because this is something that is being worked on behind the scenes. Pile number 3. All right. Try to tap into this knowledge through your heart, okay? And you will know that, that this is something that is your due, right? It's coming. I'm seeing, the sun burst out of the clouds, right? And there's so much light, so much color coming into your life. There's some very, it is wish fulfillment, guys. 9 of Cups. It's like you're going to get to, like experience all the colors of the rainbow when it happens. It could be something small. It's not necessary. It's a big life event, right? But it could be something small, but something that makes you light up. Okay, something that makes you light up. Maybe even light up people around you, and a successful completion to, some sort of thing that you've been waiting for. And this in turn, once this happens, I do sense that you are going to be accepting and embracing yourself as well as the divine plan more. You would be coming probably into this energy of surrender, of knowing that, wow, it turned out so beautifully for me. So I need to trust the universe, trust the process, the divine more, because look how beautiful it has turned out for me. So this is what is happening behind the scenes for you guys, pile number 3. With this card, I'm also getting that, you have a lot of helpers, angels, guides, spirit animals, they're all sort of, like standing around you right now, because, I do sense that you are kind of tired, at this point, perhaps. So they're all propping you up at this time because, you're so close to completion. Why give up now? Embrace, that you deserve this and it is going to come. All right. Look beyond what you see. This is another very important message I'm getting, that, sometimes we don't see, tangible results, in our 3D reality. But that doesn't mean that things are not happening behind the scenes. And this is exactly what this reading is all about. What is happening behind the scenes? Just because you don't see something does not mean it's not happening, because it is, guys. Right? So look beyond what you see. All right. So with that, I'm going to end. I hope that this was good for you, that you liked it, you were interested. Please do like, subscribe, or share. That would really help my channel, and I would love to bring you more content on the same lines. Please let me know. Please do indicate any more topics that you want me to do. I would love it. Okay. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye bye.